Hello, everybody who's coming in, because this is an unexpected live on a Saturday afternoon. Doesn't make any sense, but I was playing and I thought, because I know a lot of you are, hi Femke, I know a lot of you are getting into this as well. So I thought I'd just play and then I'll test a few things, and then what's not working is not working and what's working is working. And then if you want to get into this, you can do that as well. So I'm going to work with that mini pancake maker. You might have seen the video from Annette this week earlier. And I think the original idea is from Marion Emberson from Wow. I watched her video as well. So as far as I know, Marion Emberson is the one that came up with this idea. So check her out. And then Annette has a great video. I'm pretty sure more will show up because everybody's having fun with this. So hi Yvonne, hi Judith. Hi everybody. It is a beautiful, beautiful day here in, let me find myself here in Denver. If you've seen the snow, we had a huge amount of snow. And, oh, wrong button. And yeah, there we are. A huge amount of snow and it's melting away. Let me, I think you can see it there. You see it, you see. It is absolutely gorgeous. So within a few days, it will all be gone. And then we will be back to normal. The dogs were walking in the yard and there's kind of going in the snow. So that is, yeah. So it's special. It's beautiful. This is my kind of weather. I love it, love it, love it. Before I forget, I want to thank everybody for the birthday wishes. And Angelique, it's your birthday today. I just see Angelique coming by. Angelique, it's your birthday today. Did I see that correct? If it is, happy birthday. So I want to thank everybody for the birthday wishes. It was a lot, and I'm going through it, but I cannot watch them all. But I really appreciate it. It was a wonderful day, and had dinner with the kids, and yeah, Josette is here as well. Yeah. Okay, so oh, the 14th. It was the 14th, so I missed it, Angelique. Happy belated birthday then. You're in between my sister and myself then. Yeah. Hi, Anita. So I saw Lisanne already has the pancake maker from the design team. David has it in, so he's absolutely going to play with that as well, or maybe did already. So you will see a lot of things. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play. It's a mess on my table because I'm testing stuff. So I'm just going to show you my mess, and I'm going to show you my kind of trial and errors probably. So we will just do that. So let's turn the camera around. I have my pancake maker on already. Here we go. You see it's there. I have my glass plate here because that's just safe when you work with heat. And yeah, so this is the little thing. You see? So the different brands. I saw Lisanne had one with Petra on it. I know Annette here, and she had it from Amazon. This is not something a craft store will sell. So of course we always try to support the independent craft store. But all that goodies that we're using in there is. But this little pancake maker we will use on. We will use with the shrink foil, and I use it with paper stuff that I cut. So I know. And first of all, what I saw some questions saying, why don't you use for embossing? Why don't you use your like your heat tool? I absolutely do that as well. But for instance, I just cut out this word, and I'm going to show, because if you want to do this in that's from Annette's release. If you want to put embossing powder on this, you know, you always need to work with a tweezer and whatever. And yeah, you use yours for crepes. Yeah, exactly. Did you play already, Lisanne? Did you play already with yours? Yeah. Yeah, so it's just fun. So I cut tickets, I stamped a ticket. But what it did for me when I thought, oh, it is really cool. Where's my, oh, the stuff that I did yesterday. So I did the buttons, and that's one I thought I saw at Marion. So I did a lot of buttons, which are cool. You see, just cardstock and then embossing powder. And I have this on the back, which actually looks super cool. But that's because I pressed my cardstock in. Hi, Petra. Yeah, we're Petra and Petra. Yeah, yeah. So your machine is Petra. Yeah, and you see, so I just made a lot of different buttons. Oh, I need to get some more embossing powder. But here I sprinkled some black in golds. I have several layers there. Then I also had something that was, yeah, well, let me tell you that in a second. So this is what I did first. So, you know, a little piece of twine through this. And that's just a super fun stack of really fun buttons to work with. And I showed it, so there were 2 buttons from this one and the circle one, the big circle one. So this is from the ATC set from David. And if you don't have that, this is from Josette from an earlier release. And those were 4 different buttons. So let me show you this one before I forget to say that, because I was testing yesterday a bit as well. That's why I thought I'm going to test now here, because then you can learn from my mistakes or probably do it better. And you will get ideas maybe just to kind of, you know, what you can do. So this one is actually from, I was working with that baking paper. And this one was, it got, here I just did embossing powder on that baking paper. Annette did that as well. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to share. Yeah. And so this was just embossing powder on there. And then I die cut that baking paper. That worked really well. So it's this. That's fun. But this morning I picked them up and look, it breaks right away. So yeah, so it's better to just do it with a cardstock, because this break for me. Probably if you do a different layer, a thick layer, it might be different. But yeah, no, I don't cook, Antoinette. So this is my this is a kitchen tool I actually work with. Isn't that great? And then I tried the shrink foil, and when this worked, I thought, wow, I would have never been successful with doing this if I used the heat tool. I am not successful. I have that Sizzix thing. I'm going to use this from it, but and I was actually talking to Esther. I was chatting with Esther a little bit, and I said, I always throw out, you know, I get shrink foil out. I think, oh, that's super cute. And then I stop again because it's out of shape. It glues together. So I'm, you know, and I do it in my craft room. So I know, yeah, but exactly, teaspoon as well, yeah. But so when this worked well in this thing, I thought, wow, that's really amazing, because that would never. And of course, this is still fragile, so you need to stick it down probably, because otherwise I can break it. But I did put a little hanging loop on there. Here I just pinch it, and of course this is stronger than this. I was not successful with the Hi Tracy. Yeah, I close the lid when I'm, yeah, absolutely. I'll show you in a second. So I was still not successful by getting a perfect circle. So I need to find a trick for that. And if anybody has that, but you know, I was not successful in here as well. So perfect circles, but this was amazing for me. And what I did today, I die cut this one out of shrink foil, and I see, okay, I'm going to check what this does. Because that's actually, I thought, okay, just test it. I did a little flower already with embossing powder. What is fun as well, that you can kind of put embossing powder in there. And what I did as well, let me show you that. I don't know why I have white cardstock here. I don't need that. So this is kind of stuff that I have ready. So I die cut, so out of the parchment paper, and I did die cut all these pieces, which is handy. But I cut one out of my craft sheet, because I know I only had this little piece here, but I know I have a lot of craft sheets at the office that I use for classes. So I did use this one to cut a circle out of. And I'm going to do another one, because I think that's just handy. You can clean this easily. It doesn't stick to it that much as to the parchment paper. So for me, it was worth it. Anja, my birthday was fantastic. Yeah, my birthday was fantastic. So for me, it was worth it. You know, and if you have a big craft sheet, a baking sheet, it's basically a baking sheet, eh? So if you have a big one, just take a piece on the side and cut 2 circles out of it or something. For me, I think it's nicer than this, but you know, whatever. And I used a circle from the Elizabeth Craft Design circle thing, and it fits perfectly, you see? So that's just a circle from the dies from Josette. Yeah. So that is this one. Use a tweezer to take it out so you don't burn your hands. But yeah, so I just use a circle. So that's that. I'm going to take my blouse off because it's warm here. It is warm in my craft room. Oh, and probably because of the baker as well. Yeah, Anita, it's super cool to work with. And in the Netherlands, they have them as well. Because, of course... Yeah, thank you, Margaret. Yeah, I saw a lot of... I'm going through it. Where's the serum? What am I going to do with syrup? Am I going to do something with syrup? No, I don't think so. But so what I have, so this one I did already. So this one is ready to go. So this is shrink foil, and I did some alcohol ink on it. So hello, Sammy. So I did some alcohol ink on it. Of course, if you wanna, yeah, Amazon, exactly, David. That's what I said, because it's. I said this is not something. Of course, anything else. Oh, waiting for the waffles with the syrup. Oh no, not. Yeah. Yeah. So it's just fun. It's just fun. So if you want to, of course, make a hole in it, and I have trouble with exactly pointing it where I want it to be. Well, this is too much in, but here, and now you will see how fast it goes. So you just close it, wait for a second. Here, I will open it in between. Oh, it's not going. Maybe with the alcohol ink it takes a little bit longer. Could be as well. I don't know about that, because this is the first one I do with alcohol ink. Now, there it's going, you see? It's going. And it goes really fast as well, I have to say. It goes really fast. We'll all go to Amazon right after the live, yeah. So Lisanne has a one that says Petra on top. Also sell them at Target, Walmart. Hi, Michelle. And of course, Michelle, did you notice already? Oh, look, it turned really matte here, which actually is super pretty. And I can take this out and just press it down with. That is actually, so this is alcohol ink. So it turned out matte. You see? But that's a cool charm. But now if I want it, I can just take my Versamark. And my Versamark ink, but it's really dirty. And I do not have the wow. I should have used the wow here, which I don't have here. I have it at the office. But, so I have the Ranger as well. So this is still a little bit clear. So if you just dip it in here now. And then dip it in the, this is the clear embossing from Wow. And you just put it back here. And then it will turn shiny. And I think that is cool about it as well. And I have, what do I have here? I have some sparkly from Wow. Oh, where's my gold from Wow? Oh, wait, I need to get it. You see, just a second. And while this is, oh, here it is. I got some gold here, but I want some fine gold as well. So, and when you leave it in too long, I'm walking away now, but if you leave it in too long, I'm just going to grab a hole because I have a lot of Wow embossing powders. If you leave it in too long, it can burn. So maybe when I look now, it might be burnt, but hey, then we know that as well. So that's all. I have a lot of Wow embossing powders. You see? So it's almost turning black now. So that might be too long in there. But then, you know, and of course you can also take this completely out. Just slide it on your glass mat and then press it down. Oh, it's still sticky. So that's not the wrong way. You see? There you go. You need to wait for a second. Now we're fine. It was already flat, I think. Oh, that's dirty. Now my hands are dirty. I'm just going to put it back in and then do nothing about it anymore. That's probably the correct way to do it. It's like a melting pot. I know. That's what. That is what Marga said this morning. Would the melting pot work? It will probably work. I never got the melting pot, but it's also with the melting pot. It doesn't have a lid, so I don't know if that's exactly the same. So what you can do now as well. Oh, here I have my fine gold. So you can take your embossing powder and just sprinkle it on there, and it will melt again. It will melt in there. You see, that's what I did with the button. You see? So it's really, oh, you didn't see because my hand was in front of it. But that's what I did. You see, now you have a really cool charm. And then you can just take it out. And don't press it down. And that's with the embossing powder probably. You need to wait till it's dry. And that's with the shrink foil. Because here, I did the balloons. And I did a clear embossing powder over it as well. And here I even did the yellow, what did I do? There, the Distressed Wild Honey over it. It was red. And in this balloon, I did the clear as well. And then it kind of rounded itself a little bit again after I did the clear on there. So I didn't press, and then I thought, oh, that's actually cool for a balloon. See? So, and then you put a little, in this case, I did not put a hole in it, because then, I know that one. But I think the melting pot was more expensive, but I don't know for sure. But I think it was. But It doesn't have a lid. And this goes so well because I think it has a lid. You see, so now this one is done, but that's a cool. And then if you have some extra stuff on the side, you just take your little scissor here and you just trim it off. That's easy. I think Annette showed it as well. But here you see, cool charm, cool charm. And now this is dirty, so this now has stuff on it. And then with the parchment, it stays on there. And if I do this now, I can just scrape it off. So that's why I thought it was worth it to kind of cut a few circles from a crafting mat. Shaker cards. Oh, yeah, yeah. True. Absolutely. And of course, you are limited to the size with the pancake makers. I think there might be other ones that are larger. So I said to Esther, oh, I will try the lady, the lady with the glasses, but that one is actually too big to go in there. So it doesn't go there. You see, so now this is ready to go again. You see, so just clean it off. And that's the advantage from the parchment paper, I think. But so cool. So what I want to try now, I have several tries that I want to do. So this is one of those things that I would not be successful if I shrink it with that mat from Sizzix or whatever. I would just not be successful. Can be me doing things wrong. Absolutely. I will admit that right away. But so what I did is, it's a pancake. It's a mini pancake maker. A mini, and this one says Dash. I got this on Amazon, I think. But you can buy it apparently, you know, here in the US, because in the Netherlands it's not very in the US they make those thick pancakes. So it's different than in the Netherlands. In the Netherlands we make crepes. We don't make these. But this is just for here, it's for the thicker pancakes. But apparently they have it in the Netherlands as well. So you can get it there. So what I'm going to do now, this one, so normally if I would shrink this, I would not be successful. So, but now I am going to work with alcohol markers. And when you work with alcohol markers, don't pick it when it's too, don't pick them too dark. Because of the shrinking, it will get darker. So I have my Olos here. So I'm going to take a lighter green here. So maybe I am going, well this is dark already. I might go with this one, with the brighter one. I think that will turn out nice. I can still add a little bit of that. But there's another thing with alcohol markers. So the YG 2.3. YG 2.3. That's not it. Oh, here it is. When you work with the alcohol markers, you know, let me try a darker in there as well. So that one, and then I do a little bit of the YG 87 or 85. Yeah. So when you work with alcohol markers you cannot go back and forth because then you get lines. No, Penny, if you know, I love the alcohol, but if you have the Copics, just use your Copics. There's honestly, it's, you know, there's not a lot of difference in it. I like that you have two tips here that are the kind of this, you see. But other than that, Copics are, you know, I personally got Copics as well, but I don't think it's worth, if you have all your Copics, just keep working with that. Yeah. This is shrink foil. This is shrink foil. And this one is the printable one that I have here. And that has a shiny side and a matte side. Oh, you don't have Copics either. Yeah. Well, any alcohol-based markers you can do. I know, Margaret. And then, of course, you stick with your Copics. Absolutely. Copics has more colors. But for the people that started, this was a nice one. No, absolutely. If you have your Copics, I wouldn't change. Crimpy Dinky, exactly, Ellen. That's what it is. Okay, so what I'm going to try, but I'm going to, because what you want to do is you want to make sure that you kind of do it in one pass. Because if you go back and forward on this, and basically on a lot of things with alcohol markers, you get lines. And with this, because it kind of goes in there, so I'm going to do a little bit darker here. And then I take my lighter one, but I kind of try to stay away from my... And again, this would be a very big surprise for me if this would work. Because again, it would curl up. So this might be a complete failure. But then at least I know. But when I did that, that brush, then I thought, oh, that is really amazing. Is this an extra instead of yesterday? Oh, maybe, yeah, you know, that's true. Yesterday there was no, that was, honestly, that was the first time since COVID hit, because then we started with COVID. That was the first time that we did not have a live. Marga did not feel well, and everybody else had different obligations. You see, when you go back, you see already the lines there. So it was the first time since COVID that we did not have a live. Yeah. And we always, Marga, well, she does, but I was in contact with her today. She does better today. So, but there's a lot going around in the Netherlands, like stomach flus and all kind of stuff. So, yeah, it was just one of those days that it didn't work out. Okay, so now I call it this, and now let's see. I'll better. Yeah, oh no, it's alcohol, Femke. So alcohol markers smell like alcohol markers. So I don't think that's, if that bothers you, you should probably stay away from it. Yeah, Mijna, yeah. If you Google this, you can use coloring pencils as well. You can use your alcohol inks, but coloring pencils absolutely work as well. Yeah. So I am going to put this in and close it, and then you see it just fits. So let's see what happens. Oh, it's already going without even closing the lids. But I'm closing the lid because that might be that it keeps it in place. Let me see. Oh, there we go. You see? That's amazing. It's amazing. And that is what really surprised me. Because at this point, my shrink foil would go back in the closet because it would not work. And that is why I... here, look at this. You see, it's still a little bit out of shape, but I can probably fix that by just taking it out and just... Oh, wait. Wait, I'm going to put it back. Just wait. Oh, I can shape it here. That's probably better. You see, it's actually still a little bit shrinking. There we go. This a little bit that way. It stays warm here as well. And with the, if I do it with the heater, when it's done, I cannot change it anymore. And this, you see, I can still shape. So what I should, so I think that's perfect. What I should do now, take this whole thing out and not take only the thing out, you see, and then just let it cool down here. I don't need to press this down. I can. But I basically don't need to. And then this one would be fun with a little bit of... and here I thought everyone from East was... No. I know, yeah. Yeah, so it is... you see? But, so this is now with the markers, but I think it still is a little bit... I think this one... I think what I'm going to do with this one, you know, I also have I might try this, because that's transparent. I might try the glaze on there. And then sprinkle a little bit of gold in there. Thank you, Sandra. I saw you, Sandra, I hope your treatment went well. I saw you were in the hospital again. I hope everything is... going like you hoped it would be. Let me see. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to press this in here, and be careful because this is more fragile, so that you don't break it, because that can work. Of course, that can happen. Unfortunately, I test. Oh, Penny. Okay. Okay. Just, you know, be careful then. You know, I told people, but, you know, and it worked. When I had COVID, it's been a while, but I drank a lot of herb tea. It said somewhere online about herb tea. I thought, okay, I'm going to try that. And for me, I felt better with it, but, you know, that's really personal. But just, it said a specific herb, but I don't know exactly anymore. But, you know, but just drinking in general, I guess, is good when you have COVID. Okay, so I'm going to let this melt. And then I'm going to put a little bit of that gold again in there. Yeah, it's still there. It's still there. Oh, I mean, the leaf is so nice. I mean, oh, yes, it is. You see, that's now melting on there. And then I am going to take a little bit of that gold again. Yeah, vitamin D I took from the beginning from COVID. I'm still taking vitamin D every morning. Yeah. That's just something I started and never stopped. Well, there's no guarantee for anything, but you know, whatever makes you happy and you think works for you. Okay, you see, so now I'm going to take a little bit of the, that is pretty. It almost looks like a foil if you put it in there. So this is from, of course, from Angelica's collection. This is really pretty. Wait, you don't see it yet, eh? You don't see it yet. Do you see it now? You see. Well, I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up. But that looks really pretty. And this is what I have here, is the Metallic Gold Rich Superfine. WC04SF Superfine. Yeah. Hi, Sammy. Sammy is here again. But this now looks really cool. I'm going to leave it here for a second so it can cool down. And then, which set? You have everything, I think. So what I'm going to do now, because this is drying, what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to cut quickly a second circle from my craft sheet here. So I have an extra one because I know this works now. So absolutely it's worth it to kind of, and just, you know, a lot of times you don't use everything from your sheets, from your craft mat. So just darken that, and then I have another circle. You see, so I can cool down one, and then I have this one. And I don't know what the lifespan is of this because I just did it, so I have no idea. But I think it looks, it looks that it's working. You see? You see it? Does that work? Wait, let me hold it on my hands because I think the hand is more solid, so it will shine better. No, it doesn't focus. Where does it focus? About here. You see how nice this looks? Yeah. And this will look nice in your journal. This one I would not use as a charm because I think it's too fragile for that, because then it will break. So the one that I did with the, of course, the buttons would work. This one would make a great charm on your journal or your planner. Yeah, flowers. Yeah, flowers will work for sure. For sure. That's what it is. This is one of the flowers. So I made a little charm from that. And this one has different layers of embossing powder on there, because I did alcohol ink first and it didn't work well. So, but yeah, but this one I would put in a journal or on a card, because if you have like one of the, like the frames, and you put it in a frame, it will be really pretty as well. It's just super cool. And honestly, this is just fun to work with. So now what I want to show, because that's the question, why do you work with, you see, and now here, let me clean this again. You see, so now this has embossing powder on it, and you just scrape it off. And I think that is, so for me, I think this works way better than the parchments, honestly. You see? So clean. And I can wash this as well. Yeah. Yeah, it's super cool to do. So now this one, if I would do this one with embossing powder and you take your heat tool, it would blow. You need to have a tweezer, whatever. So with this one now, what I can do, well, a lot of times I just press it in here. Press it in. So then you get embossing powder on the back as well, which is fine for me. Okay, so this one, let's do the gold. I have the gold here. I should use another color. Well, whatever. I have the gold here. It's just to show you what I think is the big advantage of this. So just dip it in here. Take my tweezer because I have stuff on my hand as well. Take it out. Here. You put it on your craft mat. No blowing, no nothing. You put it on here. Close the lids. And that was the big advantage for me that I thought was super cool. What else do I have here? What is this? Oh, I had a nice one. I'm going to use here the thick one. Yeah, you see? It's still melting. And that is what this is very more relaxing than using the heat gun. In my opinion. So for this one I use Josette's, one of Josette's circles. Though if they're still there, they're all on sale as well. They're in the sale, but yeah. So let's see. You see, here you go. And that is that. And if I want to, because that's what I did. Oh, this is a matte one. Did I grab the matte one? Metallic gold, yeah, pale. I took the pale one, so this is not shiny. But if you want to, what I did with the other one, yeah, just paper, any paper. So you can take a little bit of black, throw it in there, and that will add to it. But it's nicer with the shiny one, I think. That's what I did with the buttons. But let's see what this does here. So with the I like it better probably with the shiny one, but the gold matte will be fun. You see, that's what I did with these. Here I had the gold shiny. Here I had this, and then I threw in black after. Circles are list out of stock. Oh, okay, they might not be on order, but you know, you probably have. If you have circles, you can. This is melt already. No. Actually, that matte is not a bad color at all. I see. That is not a bad color at all. And I think this will be after that. Here we go. You see that? You see, and now you have a perfect shaped. So this is just easy. Well, I'm going to leave it here, but you see, so it just embosses really, you know, without tweezers and stuff, and you just leave it drying for a second, and then and this is from the word set from Annette. So those are Annette's word, and it has a, it's dry now. But you see how easy it is to emboss now, and that's, so when somebody asks, why don't you use your heat tool? Because of this, it's just easy peasy. And again, I can scrape this off, and it's ready to go again. Because I noticed with the parchment circles that I had to kind of take a new one. And it's easy, you know, if you don't want to ruin, it's easy to cut this as well. But sometimes it got stuck to it, and I don't have that with the circle with this one. So that's why I thought it was worth it. So this one is, yes, it's fun here. This one is a ticket. No, it's a label from, this one is from Esther's. And I stamped one of her ticket dies on there because I thought those were super cool charms. And my question now is, if this stays in shape, if I get a nice ticket or a nice label there. And this one has a hole in it already, because when you shrink, of course, you know, you need a hole that's a little bit bigger. And this one has a bigger in there already. What material? Charlene, this is from a craft sheet. So it's my normal craft sheet that I cut in pieces. So I just die cut it, so put it in there and see what happens. But you can see, you can kind of, you know, just sit and play with this, and it's fun. Yeah, craft mat, yeah. It's going, you see, let's see. Because that's my question now, because I was not successful with the circle. Will the label be in a good shape? I think it's getting there, and I think I might be able to shape this as well. Kind of push it straight if it's not. Well, it looks pretty awesome. Here, you see, I'm leaving it in for a few more seconds, and then we should be fine. Let me see. That is absolutely perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I don't even need to, so you don't need to push this flat. It doesn't need it, it is flat. And that is what's also different, because with the other one, you also need to push it flat. And in this case, there's nothing I need to do. It is just flat. I know. There's so much you can do. You try if I want to. I know. You know that they are, honestly, that $10, $15 here in the US, that's it. That's what you pay for it. Then you're done. Colder. And now here. And honestly, you can read what's on there. It is so perfect that I don't know if you can see it, but it is sharp. It is sharp. How cool of a, you know, for in your journal, for in your planner, or hang it on your journal, of course. That will be so cool. If I take my, you know, if you take a journal or a planner, I have my journals here in front of me. See, and if you want to add color, but I think this is cool without color. But if you want to add color, what you could do is just add, I use StazOn. I use StazOn, but if I'm correct, it says online that this one works as well. I use StazOn, but they say, I think, that this one works as well. Don't use one you used to make. Yeah, if it's a flat bottom, I think, but I would also stay away with using shrink foil on there. And then, although I have to say, if you wash it well, but you know, that's your personal choice. I'm not going into the food business. So I will use it only for this. And I honestly think for the $10–15 that it costs here, I don't know if you're in the US, you know, just buy one for your craft room. And then you don't need to worry about food and, you know, weird stuff in there. So, you know, to stay safe, I would probably, you know, just buy one that you only use for crafts. Yeah. Yeah. So that's that one. I love that. You see that? Look, this is always planner stuff. And there's a lot in the, you see? So this from the planners. There's lots in the journal. I didn't get through everything yet. It was just that Esther was asking yesterday, and then I said, "Oh, I'll try your lady," and I thought, "Oh, that doesn't work." Oh, double that price there. Yeah, and David, in the Netherlands, you don't make the thick pancakes. So then it's, you know, it's all good. So if I want to add color to this, I actually can color it on the back with alcohol markers. And then I would use a strong color because, let's go for a brown. What is this one? Because then it's a matte color that shines through. 3.7, what 3.8. I'm going to use that dark brown there. Because it's, so you don't color on the front, so then you color on the back, and it will shine through a bit. Oh, you need to kind of try to do it in one pass as well. But I think it doesn't, I don't think you see the lines in the front. And let's see what it does. Let's see what this does. Because I know you can do this. How will it look on the front? Yeah, here you go. You see? I think it's too dark. I actually don't like it. I should have taken lighter. Which I probably can. Can I make it lighter if I use a baby wipe now? I don't know. So, too dark. I don't like that. You see? So that's a trial and error. That's why I'm here for. Can I make it now? Of course, it's stuck on that because it's alcohol ink. But, you see? So, yeah. You can still see it, but I don't like it. So I think, yeah, wipe it. No, it's alcohol. I can get it off for sure. But, yeah, so I don't like that. And then, you know, I'll take another piece. That's why I was here. Because, yeah, I know, yeah, before baking, you color it light. That's what I did with the other ones. That's what I did with this one. And for this one, I took a really light color. And this one, Annette, I thought I'm going to color on the back. But it's not nice at all. So, you know, try sanding. Oh, yeah, I have a sanding one. I have that sanding. Good idea, Sylvia. What do you think about this, Annette? I think that's actually a good tip from the day. But, and maybe you did that as well. Try sanding. Yeah, I can do that as well. No, sanding doesn't. Oh, that's not my sanding one. Yeah, exactly, Annette. It's worth. This is my sanding one. Oh yeah, I can sand it off. Good idea, Sylvia. Good idea. I know, Annette. It really is a good one, I think. But it is fun to play. This is really just take it off with the sanding blocks. Thank you. Great idea. Much better. I can sand it more, but we're back to normal. We're back to normal. But this one has that sanding thingy on there. The other one didn't. The other one did not. So I'll sand it off a little bit more, but thank you. Colors blended. Yeah, but then you need to kind of pick it up, wipe it off, pick it off, wipe it off. And I don't have the patience to do that now. But yeah. Hello, Jane. Nice to see you here as well. So what else do I have? What else do I have? Did you see the word, Annette? Did you see that, your word? I was telling people how easy it is. To kind of use embossing powder on words. This is one of the keys from Esther. Super cool. See? I know there's a lot there. Okay, I have another one. A super fine test. This one. Please explain, that means what you're doing with the waffle maker. Oh, we're using shrink for Pamela. Just if you just start over at the beginning. So there's several videos. It was an original idea, as far as I know, from Marian Amberson. from Wow. And then I saw Annette's playing, and I thought, oh, that's super cool. Annette Green, so she has a YouTube. And then I thought, today I'm going to play. And since I'm really doing trial and error here, so you can... thank you, Ingrid. Ingrid, your video from today was fantastic. Ingrid has a video up from the art in the Art Journal Specials, and it is amazing. So check it out. Check it out. So this one, if this works, again... So far I have my... and this one just fits in there as well. And it's just little elements that you can use in your journal. And of course, a more sturdy one, because I said to Josette, oh, you need to take one home from Annika, for Annika, because making charms. And honestly, with this one, if the Annika is big enough to not touch the heat, so you can just not touch the lid, and just you know, because it's warm, of course. But then she can easily. I know, Patricia, I've seen the whole video. Yeah. It was a great video. Learned a lot there. That's why I say we have great designers, great design team members. It's amazing. We should have Ingrid for lives as well. But I don't know if she's comfortable with that. I need to talk to her. Hi, Natalie. Here we go. So this is already... So, I'm going to wait till it goes flat before I close the lid. I think we're safe. Okay, there we go. Would be fun to get a waffle pattern in things. Yeah, it is just fun. But so again, for embossing fine things, for doing the... That is cool. Oh, here we have hearts as well. 2 hearts. Did I not die with a flower? This is a label from David's. I think from David's... oh my. So again, so what I need to do now, I need to kind of, you see, you just lay it in shape. And this is not possible. Here we go. It is absolutely perfect. Hello. Oh, Natalie, you've been under a rock for the next... No. You've been living under a rock for a few days, Natalie. So Annette had a video, and this is from Marion Emerson from Wow. She did, it's a little pancake maker. Amazon. Yeah. Yeah. So, here, and then take it out. So, and this is a craft sheet that I cut in pieces. And you can still shape it, you see, and that is not possible when you do the regular things. There we go. Perfectly flat. I can flatten it out a bit, but it is actually perfectly flat. How cool is that? That is amazing. And again, I would not be successful. Same with this one. I would absolutely not be successful when I would do this with... I've been under a rock too. No, it's, you know, it's just something... It's pretty new, I think. I don't know when Marion did her video, I have to say. But of course, with the embossing powder, with Wow, what you can do with this, it's just so easy. Shaker material, if you use smaller dies, yeah, absolutely. Or just a few elements, if you have your shaker hearts, and just a few elements like this in there. Yeah, the fern is beautiful. I'm not going to add anything to that. I could add some gold, but this is, I'm not going to do anything on it, because this is perfect as it is. Look at that. That is just really, because I'm always, that is also, that's a good excuse. My sister is here. Hello, Caroline. Caroline den Bakker is my sister. So that is my much younger sister. Yeah, super cool. So again, love the labels, love the balloons, love everything. So I did this one from David, and I will show this one with embossing powder, because I thought, again, super simple. much younger sister Caroline, especially when I'm 63 now and our older sister is 65. I need to mention that Caroline is much younger. I know she loves to hear that. And it's true. It's true. Okay, do I have all the embossing powder on here? My sister Caroline is making, she's very creative as well. She's making the most beautiful, beautiful pottery, like mugs and yeah. I will show it when I get one. I'll show it when I get one. I have one bowl already over here, but she makes such nice things now. Okay, this one, another color. What do I do here? Golden Flame. What do we think about that? Golden Flame. I'm going to use Golden Flame. Let me take this back. Thank you. I said, yeah, it's been, yeah, it was yesterday, but yeah, you know, I'm also, I always say, you need to celebrate every day as much as you can, because, you know, it can be over before you know it. So, yeah, try to enjoy every day. Try to enjoy every day. It's not always working, but we can try. Okay, so what do I have here? I have the omelette maker. Hey, if that's the same, if that has the, that might be a little bit bigger. Maybe that's a very good one as well. Or is it small as well? So there's glitter in this one, glitter. So this is just paper, cardstock. What is this? Sprinkle powder on it and yeah. Okay, so this one is Golden Flame. Golden Flame. Let's see what it called. Oh, you know, I wanted to try something. This is pretty, I think. Oh, put it on here. You see again, no heat gun, no nothing. A tad bigger. That's not bad. So that would be yeah, that might be a really good one. Maybe you can do the lady then from so if you go to YouTube and you Google Annette Green or Marion Emerson, you will find it for sure. They are, and Marion is testing a lot as well. Annette is testing a lot of different things. Oh, I should try the here. No, it doesn't stick to the top of the lid. So this smokes. This one smokes a little bit. That might be because of the glitter in there. Oh, Ingrid's video. So if you go to the, if you want to see Ingrid's video, if you go to the Art Journal Specials, ECD Art Journal Specials Facebook page, you will see it. You see, so now this has this on it. But then what I love as well, you can go back and, you know, put extra stuff in there. If I want to add, wait, let me get this off. I can put it, well, I can actually take this, of course, off. Here, and what if I do now? So if I want to add some, yeah, if you're subscribed, you will see it as well. Yeah. So this one now is already dirty. So what I'm going to do, I am going to, like, just because then I can add a different color on one side or something. I'm just going to, I had that really nice, oh, this one is really pretty as well. It is a ultra high metallic copper. That is what I use for these, buttons. I'm just, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to now do one side a bit. Put a little bit on the side. Let's see what happens. Because I want to see some glitter. And then I am going to use the, oh, here's my coffee filter. This on the side here. Let's see what this is. What this does. I'm just adding some of that stuff on the sides. Oops. And the only thing that you need to watch that you don't forget to put your sheet in. Otherwise you can probably clean it afterwards. But so this is the, and that's a really nice one. It's metallic copper ultra high. And I know Marion was working a lot with ultra thick as well. And I don't have that from Wow. I have the melted, I have the clear gloss, the big jar. I know, Cora, it's fun. I know, this is the mess. It's the mess. It's the mess. Well, that's why I'm testing. You see, so I think you see this. I don't know if you see. Do you see this? Yeah, you see a little bit of smoke on it. I have to say it doesn't smell, so I don't smell anything. But I think the I think it is the glitter maybe that kind of gives a little bit of the. See, oh, that is so pretty. And I should have, you know, you should basically don't use your tweezers. You should take the sheet off because otherwise the thing will make an indent. Yeah. You see, so what I should do, take this off and just leave it here. But you see how pretty that is? I love that. What else do I have? I should show you the flower as well. Oh, I have another flower that I want to cut out. Just a second. I had one of those big ones from the earlier release. And I wanted to try a... And what I don't have here, so what I do, I just trim around this a little bit. What I don't have here is that metal plate to cut in. Because I think with shrink foil, if it's detailed, that metal plate that you have is easy to use. Or that thing from Sizzix, I don't even know how it's called, but I think it will cut better. So this one now I need to kind of run through twice, and you will hear the cracking probably. Oh, I have a magnetic plate under there. Wait, I need to glue it down for a second, because otherwise it's not going to work. Okay, this one. You see, I go back 2 times or something, back and forward, just to make sure that it cuts. And if you have that metal plate, I don't think you need to do that. But this should have done it. I'll show you here. And what I'm going to do as well, I am going to try one of the keys from Esther and try to shrink that. But that will be difficult, I think, without the plate. Let me see if that works. Let me see if that works. I'm just going to, and I'll show you then, if it doesn't work, what you can do to make it work. Okay, so oh, I had a ginkgo leaf here as well. But, oh, it actually cuts through perfectly. Here you go. It cuts through. I didn't know that. I thought it might have been a little bit more problematic, but it's not. Because so this one is just cardstock with embossing powder. But then you can also do this. Oh, this one. You see, this one cuts perfectly as well. But this is not a difficult flower. So if it's more detailed, but if it's not cutting perfectly, what you can do, because it will have a big indent in there in the line. Oh, this one actually is but then you just take your small scissors and you just cut around it. And this one has a center, but I think that will shrink, so I don't think that will show. So that's that one. And maybe I'll do this one with alcohol ink. But what I'm going to do first, make a hole in it, because that I will forget that. Maybe I do some alcohol ink on this one. So you take your big hole punch. You know, where's my little one? Do I have that in my here, or do I have that? I think that one is in my little craft box for... let me see. Just going to see, because that is easier. Oh, you know what I have as well that I can see easier? Wait. I have my hole punch here. Oh, will that work? No, that will not do it. I'm afraid it won't. I have the little punch. I'm just going to quite quickly for my little punch, because I think that it's easier to center it correctly. And my little punch, I think, is in my craft supplies for the IV. Am I still here? I don't know for sure, because I have a box with craft supplies for the IV, which we're almost getting to again. But I don't know for sure if it's in here. No. Where's my little crafty thing? I had that cute little punch. Did I take it to your sets, maybe? Oh no, I have it in here. You see, this one. Let's see if I can position better with that one. Because I would like to position better. I don't know for sure. And for this one, it doesn't. No, I don't think it makes a difference. No. No, that's not true. Wrong. I know, 2 sizes. Yeah, but I think if you shrink it, I think the bigger one is good. But I have trouble by positioning it perfectly. But in this case, it's not that bad. You know, it's because it's going to... That's okay. For this one, it's okay. But if it needs to be centered, I like it to be centered. You see, so this is perfect. And now this is perfect. So let me clean this up. What I'm going to do with the key, I'm going to give that a little bit of color. So get my, again, scrape my thing off a bit. You see, clean. Then I am going to color this one in a light gray, maybe. Yeah, this one, cool gray. No, this one, warm gray, whatever. I'm just going to take a light one, this one. Don't use that. Hey, Josette is shoveling snow in her t-shirt. It's heavy. Good exercise. Oh, no, I didn't want to do this one. The back side. What's the front? Oh, here, I cut it on this side. Let's see. You see, it's a super light color. So let's see what it does when I shrink it. Oh, and this hole is small as well. So let's see if the top hole is still good or if it completely closes. If it's still good to kind of... Oh, there's red glitter on this one. I didn't clean this one off yet. Where's my other one? Where did I just... Oh, here, underneath here. I have some red glitter on this one. Josette loves to exercise, so I know she loves this. Look at that, super cute. Super cute. And again, you know, do I still see the hole there? I don't know. See? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Yeah, the buttons, the set from Josette is on sale. That's a set with 4 buttons. And there's actually still a hole. I can use a little thread through there. You see, super good. So this is the original one, just with embossing powder. And this is the one that I shrank. Super cute. Super cute. Yeah, so we still have the special for on Josette's collection for till tomorrow, ends tomorrow. And you get 32% off, which was almost half my age. And then you get 32% off. Happy 32. So this one, I want to put alcohol ink on there. Just to kind of try. What do I have here? And I did take a brush as well, like an old brush. Where's my old brush? Oh, here. Hi, Cindy. Nice to see you here. That is a little pancake maker. So you call it a mini pancake maker. Guess what? I have a pancake maker and lay a heat-resistant mat on it and it works. There you go. There you go. You see? Fun, eh? Oh, but this needs to dry, of course. Will it dry quickly? I just want to... Uh-oh. Dogs are getting excited. I guess they cannot run through the... They cannot run through the thing yet. Through the snow. That's... And then... What other color do I want to use? I have a lighter one here. I just, you know, so this should mix in better. Wait. Let me see what this does. And then it needs to dry for a second. But you saw it earlier. It went kind of matte. And you can make like a little sheet already with alcohol ink. And then just... Okay. Cool. Is that a re-inker? Yeah, it is. Yeah, re-inker. I have all those as well. Like... Because I used a lot of people that follow us a long time already know about shimmer sheets. And I used a ton of alcohol ink with shimmer sheets. Now I want this to dry. But I cannot dry it with... Oh, I'm almost an hour. You know what I'm going to do? While it's still wet. Let's make it fun. And throw some... See what embossing powder does in there. While we're waiting. That might be cool. It kind of has salt effect. It draws the alcohol ink, you see? And now it's almost dry, so now I think I can just put it in there. And honestly, if something... No, I think that's enough. That should be enough. Yeah, okay. Let's see what it does. I think it's ready to go in there. I think it's ready to go. Okay, let's see. Oh, scary. That's a scary one. And that will be my last one then. And, you know, and now after this, of course, I will see all your beautiful creations. I know, play. Oh, I think it's going to be pretty. I think it's going to be pretty. And I will see all your beautiful creations because you all will have that pancake maker in a few days. And then you will play. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Oh, I need to, yeah. You see, here goes. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. So I just got, you know, I just got you started a bit. Same with Annette. And I'm pretty sure David will do a live at one point with the pancake maker. I'm going to use his designs as well. So I'm just going to go through all the dies. I need to find a way to get a nice circle. This is pretty. Look at that. That is pretty and completely flat. Oh, I cannot make it flat because it has the embossing powder on it. You see, I did that mistake because if I do this, you see it will attach to my... So I'm just ruining this now, but I just want to show you what you cannot do. And don't do that. So when you use embossing powder, but the beauty of this is, because this is not the first time I did this, I just want to show you my mistake. The beauty with this is, it goes back in there. You take your embossing powder again, and it will melt again. Oh wait, I can just throw it on here. Here. You see? So, and that's the beauty of this thing. Yeah. I will close it again, and then it will melt again. You see, and this I can clean off. But I just want to show, because I did that mistake in the beginning. So for the people that came in late, I thought I'd show you on purpose again. There you go. You see, it will melt again. Just need to be a little bit more patient. Oh, I glued it together there as well. I need a little bit more there. There you go. Still wish shrunken mushroom. Oh, the mushroom. Yeah, you know, I passed it. I will absolutely do that. Oh, Annette did it already. Yeah, the mushroom will be fantastic as a charm. Fantastic. So go to Annette Green's YouTube channel then and watch that. And you will see her do the mushroom. There you go. You see, and then you can kind of, you know, lay it in shape again. And that's what you cannot do with the heat tool. There you go. You see? And then you take this out. And then you have a beautiful flower. And there's a hole somewhere. Oh, I see it. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, this needs to cool down. So don't touch it before it's dry. And then you have a beautiful floral charm as well. You see? So, and you can sprinkle other colors in there again. It's all fine. It's all fine. You see it? Yeah. There you go. Love it, love it, love it. If it's cooled down now. Here you see the... Here you take your... Here. Got it. And it has a hole in it. You see here? So now you have a beautiful floral charm as well. You see? How cool is that? With different colors. Oh, Josette has... the neighbor is talking to him. Yeah. So that is that. So, yeah, it's super, super cool. I will see if Josette will say hi. I'll say goodbye to you. So, let me turn the camera around. And then... I will say goodbye to you. So this was it. So it was fun, fun, fun. Oh, here I am. And yeah, so go and try. Go and try. Oh, I'm there. I need to go lower. Let me take the phone out. I'm going to show Josette because, you know, she's hard working. Josette is always hard working. But let me see if she... do you see her? Wait, I'm going to turn the camera around. She will not. Yeah, she is. So you see how beautiful it is now. So it's absolutely gorgeous. So thank you all for watching and enjoy working with the pancake maker. And make sure to post it in the family page, or if you do with the journal page, of course. So anywhere, but just have fun. And I'm going to keep playing. Bye bye.